Routine-Kharyzma for you beauties. Today is natural hair wash day. I am showing you my updated routine. Now this was taped back in May and we're in the month of July, but you get the point. I'll be doing more and more of these videos, but I hope you enjoy this one. So the first step is I am taking out my braids. My hair was in a protective style. My hair is dirty, my hair is dry, my hair is matted up from wearing protective styles like wigs or buns or braids, and it has a lot of product in it, and I'm just taking my hair out. It's matted, clumped, dry, dirty, but we're gonna get it right. That's what it's looking like. It has lots of product in it, and I'm ready to wash this out. So I'm going in with my rat tail comb. I always put my hair in sections for just about everything that I do because I'm about to detangle first. So I want to put my hair in sections so that I can detangle my hair in sections. It just helps me to be able to assess each section of my hair, see how it's doing, and I don't, have to worry about taking a large chunk of hair and just trying to get my comb through, because I do have a lot of hair. So that's me going through the first section, and I always start at the ends, working my way up, and that's the shed hair. So I didn't have too much shed hair, and now I put it away and I move on to the next section, starting at the ends and working my way up to the roots, and just combing it out with a wide tooth comb and making sure that I get out the shed hair. This helps to prevent detangling when you're washing your hair. This helps to prevent tangles when you're washing your hair, like detangling beforehand. And that's the shed hair for that section. So we're doing pretty good. We're moving on to the next section and we're just doing the same thing. Getting the wide tooth comb, starting at the ends of the hair and working my way up, and going to the next section and doing the same thing. For those of you who are new, I swim every day and I had experienced chlorine damage to my hair, but it is recovering. I've been slowly cutting off the ends, and just about all those damaged ends are off. So I'm excited about that, and we're in the month of July, so I definitely have to do a hair update. I did cut my ends again in May, and I'm gonna update you all, but that's the last section of my hair that I'm detangling in the back. And yeah, so you get a good idea to see like the different parts of my hair. And if you go back and watch my older videos about the chlorine damage, you'll see how damaged my ends were, and you'll see how much better they are now. They have improved. My hair looks much more full. You'll see when I start to fluff it out. So now now that it's all detangled, I'm gonna put it in sections so that I can get ready to shampoo my hair. So you're seeing me make a special, well, I think I was just combing it out first to kind of see everything before I section it off again. I know it gets confusing because it's like section it off, take it out, section it off again, but yeah, I'm just kind of combing through it while it's loose. And you kind of get to see a little bit of my ends. They are doing so much better. My hair looks so much fuller, and I have just a little bit of ends to clip off. And I think, yeah, most of the damage to my ends are gone because I get in the water every day in the pool, and I found a way to keep my hair dry. So now we're moving on to the next section. I will be shampooing with Aunt Jackie's Oh So Clean, and I'll be using Mael's rosemary mint strengthening hair mask. So that's me in the shower, like letting the water go through section by section first before I apply any shampoo. So yeah, I'm washing it, like just rinsing it with water, rinsing it, letting all the product that's already in my hair get out. And now I'm using the Aunt Jackie's Oh So Clean moisturizing and softening shampoo. I will leave links to all of these products in the description so that if you want to give these products a try, you can. So yeah, I'm going through that first section with the shampoo. As you can see, it gives a pretty good lather, and what I do to make sure I'm not creating tangles, you see I'm holding the ends of my hair and then I'm going into the roots, like making sure I get my scalp and stuff like that. But I'm still like, after I get my scalp, like you see me smooth it down. Yeah, you see I'm holding those ends while I get into that scalp, so that, you know, natural hair always shrinks up. I don't want it to shrink up and then get tangled all over again. So that's what I'm doing, and I did that to all the sections. So now I'm washing out the shampoo section by section. There you see me going through the first section, and again, my goal when I'm washing my hair always is to not create tangles, because natural hair, kinky curly hair, it always finds a way to get tangled. So you want to minimize that so that you don't have issues with breakage. A lot of people wash their hair and you know, they create tangles and it's hard for them to detangle all over again. So the way to minimize that is just to be aware of not creating tangles. So I'm just washing out the shampoo, see, in a downward motion. So everything is going down, the water is going down, my hands are going down, and I just, you know, go into my scalp a little bit to try to get whatever product is in there out, but I'm still holding the ends of my hair so that, again, it doesn't get tangled. See, that's what it's looking like now. And then I just put it back in a section with my clip to move on to the next section. I think I'm done. Yeah, so I'm done shampooing. So now I'm gonna go in with the Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask. I really love this hair mask. It's really good. Great deep conditioner. It smells like rosemary and mint. It's very thick, and my hair loves thick products. I have high porosity, so my hair loves product, like heavy products. So I'm just putting it on my hair, as you can see, making sure I get my edges, making sure I get my roots. And to make sure all strands of my hair are covered, I use a wide tooth comb to make sure I get that conditioner in, and then I smooth it out with my hands. So I take a lot of time to make sure that products are being, you know, used properly, so that I'm not wasting my money, and making sure my hair just gets the most out of the product. So when I'm done with that section, I clip it up and I move on to the next section. That's the other side of my hair, and I'm just going in again with the conditioner, putting it on the hair first to soften it up some, and then making sure my edges are covered. Yes, you got to make sure you show those edges some TLC, and smoothing it out on my hair, smoothing it out. And then after I do that, I go through with my wide tooth comb to make sure all the strands of my hair are covered. As you see, that comb is going through my hair like nothing, because again, I did not create tangles in my hair, and also by doing it in sections, it just makes the process so much easier, especially if you're the one doing your own hair. It's just easier, honestly and truly. I recommend doing your hair in sections if you haven't before. And the longer your hair gets too, you may want to do it in sections, because it's easier. So I'm taking care of my crown area. There it is. And I will be doing the crown area videos for you guys again, because I know I had promised for a while, but I'm just getting back into all of the flow of the natural hair. So that's my crown area. Always try to create a separate section for your crown, so that you can just make sure it's doing well and it's getting the product that it needs. I know a lot of people suffer from crown area damage, so those videos are coming up. So that's the last section that I'm working on in the back, and I'm smoothing it out and then going through with the wide tooth comb, making sure all my strands are covered. As you can see, all the strands of my hair are covered, and then I smooth it out some more, and put it in a clip. And yeah, I'm gonna let this conditioner sit in for a while I finish taking a shower. And so by the time I'm finished taking a shower, doing all my personal care, then I'll just wash it out. So right now, while I'm gonna let it sit in, I just put on So now I just put on my plastic cap, my microfiber towel, and one of my satin bonnets. So you can find them at etsy.com. So I'm done. The magic of YouTube. It's time to wash out this conditioner. And this is what my hair is looking like after the conditioner got a chance to sit in it for a while. That's what it's looking like. I really love Mielle Organics Mielle Rosemary Strengthening Hair Mask. I don't think they call it Mielle Organics anymore. So I'm just rinsing out the conditioner, rinsing it out, rinsing it out, rinsing it out. And I love the way my hair feels. I love how soft it feels. It makes my hair feel really luscious, soft, and it does kind of feel a little bit coated, but that's okay. My hair loves heavy products, and that conditioner is a very heavy product. You can use it as a conditioner, and for more penetration, just leave it on longer for a deep conditioning effect. It's a very, very good hair mask. As you can see, that's what my hair looks like after I wash the mask out. So I'm all done washing everything out, and as you see, my hair is so shiny, it's so luscious. I wish you could feel it because it's so soft as well. So I'm going to be using Aunt Jackie's Quench Moisture Intensive Leave-In Conditioner. I love these products. I've had them for a while, and I rotate through products, so it's always like a pleasant surprise when I remember, oh, I have Aunt Jackie's, let me use it. So that's me just putting my hair in big twists. I think after this video I ended up blow drying my hair, but sometimes I air dry my hair as well. But this is my updated process. I'm done. The hair is in twists, and yeah, ready to style. And I will see you in another video. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching.